Alright, so it's currently 2:30 a.m. I'm really fucking tired and I just want to go to bed. But I haven't recorded anything. So, you see the problem here, okay? Anyways, let's go. Fwa. The morning sun shines a bright yellow. At this rate, I don't even need to fake it. I actually might just keel over. Keel? It's a funny word.
すっごく眠そう。勉強してたの?
Nah, he just forgot to record like I did. Well, you could say that.
嘘だ。ユー兄がそんな勉強するわけないよ。
Wow. Wow. Oh, you sure sound smug. Bitch. You weren't any good at academics either, if I recall.
ユー兄ってほんとバカだよね、ののね。ねえ、ルナちゃんはうちの学校に入るために勉強頑張ったもんね。
That's what you do as a student, you study.
うちの学校って受かるの簡単じゃないのはユウくんも知ってるでしょ?
That just justifies why he was studying so much. Well, yeah. Hoshioka Academy is a top-level university prep school within our prefecture. I had a hard time going through the exams as well. You really did well to get accepted. You must have studied a lot.
この1年間は眠ってる時以外はずっと勉強してたんだよ。1年で偏差値10も上がったんだって。
Is that good or bad? By 10? I guess it's good.
それもこれも。
Shit, what do I pick? Give me a second.
12 seconds later.
Alright, I've double checked. Is this one? All for what?
それもこれも。
Spit it out! Is it something that you don't want to talk about?
ね。
What? She's groaning for some reason.
ユー兄を見返すためだよ。
To beat me? You really are still a kid, yeah.
子供じゃないもん。
The way she gets angry like that is completely childish. No matter how much time passes, she's still a kid. But still, I'm surprised you'd come to our school. You don't like to study, right?
なんで決めつけんのよ。だいたいユー兄だって勉強好きじゃなかったじゃん。それが星岡なんて言っちゃって。
Well, that's because it had nothing to do after I quit basketball. Really. Before I would have naturally stopped playing at the end of my third year, I suddenly didn't need to play basketball anymore. Even though it was all I ever did in the 3 years leading up to moving on to high school. And so, because I suddenly didn't need to do it anymore, I had a lot of time on my hands. I threw myself into studying just to kill time. Because that was all there was to do, for me to do. I can do well if I try. Well, yeah, anybody could.
私だって一緒だもん。そうよね。ルナちゃん、やればできるタイプだもんね。そうそう。ルナ、勉強の才能あるかも。すでにユー兄を超えてしまったかもね。
Have you really though? Wow, I see amazing.
なんだよ、本当だぞ。
I doubt it. Wow, good job!
子供扱いすんな。
Ow! Why'd you punch me?
ユー兄がルナを子供扱いするからだよ。
You know, it's just a little kid. It's just like a little kid to get mad so easily.
子供じゃない
Ear piercing.
笑ってる。なんで笑うんだよ。だってなんか微笑ましくて昔に戻ったみたいだね。
Yeah, because Runa hasn't grown up at all.
してる。
It's been a while since my walk to school was this lively. A new year starts today. I wonder what will happen this year. People are huddled up in the entrance. Seems that the class lists are up.
ユー兄はクラスどこかな。見えない。
Runa's short, so she's hopping up and down like a grasshopper to see what class I'm in.
あった。
Where?
私は C 組みたい。ゆうくんは？
I'm in class D. Looks like we're split up this year.
残念。私は E 組だよ。私も別れちゃった。
Well, yeah, nobody wanted to be with you. You're in a different year, so that doesn't even matter. I'm in class D. Yukino's in class C. Last year we were in the same class, but this year we're apart. I was in the same class as Sugiyama and Hakamada last year as well, but I don't see them on the list for class D.
Yo, Yuma!
This fucking weirdo. At that moment, Hakamada and Sugiyama emerge from the crowd. Morning. You see the class lists?
当然だろ。ユーマのもバッチリ見たぞ。なんと D 組だったな。
What's so special about class D? There's no need to get so excited about that. You seem kind of fired up. Why?
こちとら寝ずに部活に行ってきたからな。
You went to morning practice without sleeping?
ナチュラルハイってやつだよ。ヒャッホー。
Sugiyama yells in a strange voice. The year's just started, and we've already gotten some icy stares from those around us. What's going on? Asks Hakamada.
朝まであのビデオでカーニバルだってよ。一石九鳥まで行ったらしい。
You shouldn't have given him that fucking video, man. Bad news. That video, so then you're...
始業式の会長スピーチを特等席でってな。
Still on about that? Huh. Is Sugiyama seriously planning on doing that? On doing it? Apparently, Sugiyama's purposely exhausted his body to its limit, so he can slip out of the opening ceremony. I didn't think he would actually do it. What incredible enthusiasm. Yes. I'm not gonna do anything, you hear me? Not doing it. Well, we already know you did it.
俺は一人でもやるぞ。
Please, leave me alone.
俺、会長の2メートル以内に近寄ったことないからな。このチャンスを逃すわけにはいかないんだ。
He's so fucking creepy. Sugiyama's full of spirit. I'm completely overwhelmed by his intensity. Try not to get caught. So what class are you two in?
俺は2の B。
2B?
俺は F。ファックの F だ。
Really? Really?
誰かこいつを黙らせてくれ。俺のイメージまで下がるだろう。
Too late for that. Anyway, so we're all in different classes. Looks like we've been completely split up. It feels a bit sad.
Ah!
Okay? Sugiyama suddenly screams. What was that about? The new school year hasn't made him any less eccentric. I'm glad I'm not in the same class as him. Yeah, we got lucky with that. What are you raising your voice for all of a sudden?
あれ
This dude needs to calm down. Where? I followed the direction of Sugiyama's outstretched fingers. Runa was at the end of it. What did she do? Runa jumps behind Yukino's back.
その清純美少女は誰だ
Oh my fucking god. Innocent beauty?
おいおい、興奮しすぎだろ。落ち着け。
ダメだ、頭が破裂しそうだ。
It's okay, bud. I feel like I've seen his giant body shake. I feel like I see a giant body shake, and then suddenly... Whoomp. Sugiyama keels over.
杉山くん
You actually know him? Hey, are you okay?
何これ死んだの
Hopefully. I hope he is. He's not dead. Let's carry him to the nurse's office for now. It's just anemia. All he does is cause trouble.
杉山くんが倒れるなんて珍しいよね。どうしたんだろう
It's apparently because of a lack of sleep. I can't say anything more than that, though.
ま、徹夜明けで朝練出て走り回ってれば倒れるに決まってるな。
I feel the same way. That liveliness just now must have been the momentary flare of a light bulb that's just about to burn out.
これで計画も実行不可能か。
No breaking the rules today, it looks like. Kind of relieved, kind of disappointed. Why? No, what the heck am I disappointed for? Exactly, why? It was a bad idea. I wasn't even planning on participating in the first place.
どうしたの何の話
Yukino acts, apparently having overheard our conversation. With the subject of conversation being what it was, I get a little nervous. Well, it's nothing.
そうなんか動揺してない
What is there for me to be nervous about?
何でもないならいいんだけど。
それより、森野は何組だったの
Nakamata casually changes the subject. Good. He's on good terms with her since we were all in the same class last year.
私は C 組。
みんな見事にバラバラだな。それはまあいいとして。その背中の少女は結局誰なの
In response to Hakamata staring at her, Runa again hides herself behind Yukino. It's not hard to see, but Runa's pretty shy. Loud on the inside, quiet on the outside. She seems to be hiding herself in fear of this man she's never met.
1年生怖くないから出ておいで。
別に隠れてるわけじゃない。
ほう、元気があって可愛いな。俺は袴田光国。君は
Yes, it's typically what people do when they meet someone. Hakamata, you're scaring Runa. Don't look at her too weirdly. And Runa, he's not a scary guy, so come on out.
怖くなんてないけど、噛まない
He might. Probably not.
多分ってなんだよ。失礼な。で、誰なんだ？
Some brat from around where I live.
ガキじゃない。
Chomp. Did she bite him? Runa bites onto my upper arm. What the fuck?
そっちが噛むのかよ。面白い子だな。
I don't find it funny at all.
チャイム、そろそろ行かないと。
Runa, do you know where your classroom is?
わかるに決まって。
Of course I...
ちょっとわからないかも。
マジ？じゃあ送ってあげようか。
いらない。じゃね。
Rejected. Runa runs off, as if trying to escape. The way she looks when she runs off like that hasn't changed.
そうだね。
I hope she's able to find herself at home in her class. It's here. Class 2D. This is my new class, repetitive. I take a look around the room, but there's no one here that I was friends with last year. The people here that were in my class last year are all people I've never talked to much. Well, I'll consider it a fresh start. For now, I sit down in a random open seat. As soon as I separate from the others, my exhaustion suddenly bears down on me. I only went to sleep last night once. It started getting light outside after all. I'm so tired I feel sick.
顔色悪いな。
Is this a new challenger approaching us? Huh? The owner of the voice was sitting in the next seat over. I don't think I've spoken to her before.
大丈夫？
Oh yeah, I just didn't get much sleep.
わかった。エッチなビデオでも見てたんでしょ。
Maybe. What?
そんな恥ずかしがらなくていいわよ。男子なんだから当然でしょ。
Why does it just have to be because he's a guy? As she brightly says this, she hits me on the shoulder, despite us not knowing each other. Ouch. What do I pick here? What do I pick here? What do I pick here? Give me a second.
Tomorrow.
Alright, so I looked it up. It's this one. She's pretty cheerful. Seems like you're in high spirits yourself.
え、そう？普通よ。
So she says, with a voice filled with energy. She's all smiles, apparently happy about what I said.
それよりどうなの？やっぱエッチなビデオ？
What if it was? No, it wasn't.
また。
Ow, that hurts.
ああ、ごめん、痛かった。私、力余ってて。
Man, you're really strong. What do you play?
え、なんかって？
Like sports?
私が？いや、別に。ほら、ただの力持ちよ。
Seems like a bit of a waste. Considering she has this really well-proportional body and seems to have natural athletic ability.
それより、名前教えてよ。あ、私は月島京。叶うって書いて今日ね。
Kyo... I don't know how you pronounce the last name. Tsukishima, I think. I'm Katagiri. Yuma Katagiri.
片桐ね。私も呼び捨てにするから、片桐も私のことは月島でいいよ。
She You're getting a little too friendly too quickly. Got it. Tsukishima, man. Nice to meet you.
よろしく
She says she doesn't do any sports, but she acts like an athlete. I'm glad I ended up sitting next to someone who seems easy to get along with.
はーいみんな席ついて
Oh, her again. Our teacher enters the room, and everyone disperses back to their seats like dandelion seeds on the wind.
このクラスの担任の吉沢愛理です担当教科は公認ね
Civics? Is that a subject?
見たことのある顔の子たちもちらほらいるみたいだけど
Her gaze pauses on me at this point. As a matter of fact, she was my homeroom teacher last year as well. My classmates might have changed, but it looks like my homeroom teachers stayed the same. That's a good thing then. It makes it easier for the class.
初めての人はよろしくそれじゃあ早速始業式ね体育館に移動するから
The students begin moving, and so the classroom again fills with a quiet commotion.
ねえねえ綺麗な先生ね
Yeah, but don't be fooled by your parents, or you'll be in for some pain.
えそうなのもしかして超怖い
Despite how she seems, she's pretty sports oriented.
へえそうなんだじゃあ私とは相性良さそう
Huh, so you're in an athletic club after all.
あ別に性格的な話よそれよりほら早く移動
Damn, how do they allow her to wear that shirt in school? Like that, at least. Another yawn again. The principal's long talk is still going on, but I don't hear any of it. I'm tired. I'm too tired. The principal's voice is almost a mantra of sorts, and it's just making me sleepier. Tap tap. Someone taps me from behind. Looking around, I see a worried-looking Tsukishima.
ふらふらしてるわよ
I think my body might be at its limits.
何言ってんの男でしょしっかりしなさいよ
I know, but it's seriously getting hard to stand up straight. But the president will hold her speech when the principal's done. I can't bow out before seeing it. When I close my eyes, the memories of that day flood my brain. It was during last year's student council presidential elections. She stands on stage, tall and dignified. Her speech reverberates directly to our hearts. The scene burned itself into my heart from just that one time. Since then, I've secretly been a fan of hers. He has lots of fans in this school, and I know I'm the only one. I'm only one out of many, but there's no way I'm going to miss the president's speech. Get it together, me. I pinch my leg to distract myself from the sleepiness. And then
先生
I suddenly hear someone speak. I reflexively turn around to see. A girl in our class had turned towards Yoshizawa sensei in the faculty line, with her hand raised casually in the air.
どうしたの時崎まやさん
It seems her name is Maya Tokizaki. Tokizaki steps out of the line on her own and walks over to the teacher.
体調が悪いので保健室に行っていいですか
Her voice carries unusually well. Despite the distance and the volume of her voice, I could hear her just fine. Because of that, I ended up paying attention to her almost naturally. But still,
全然体調悪そうじゃなくない？
right? I'm sure everyone here is thinking the same thing in their heart. Like, you're perfectly healthy, damn it. But she had an air about her that stifled such objections.
体調が悪いって、どこが悪いの？生理です。
She said it so bluntly that even Yoshizawa-sensei was lost for words for a moment.
そう。なら仕方ないわね。失礼します。
Tokizaki strides out of the gym. The straightened back didn't betray even a hint of ill health.
何あの子。
I didn't know that there was a girl like that in our class.
付き合いづらそうね。女子の世界は村社会だから、ああいう一匹狼的な子は敬遠されるのよね。
I'll bet. Alright, so, I figured it out. This is what we picked. But she was kinda cool. Before I had realized it, my attention had been stolen away by her bold demeanor. She's a completely different kind of person, in a completely different situation, but I think it might be like how I felt when I first saw one of the president's speeches.
片桐ってああいうのがタイプなんだ。
That's not what I meant. But man, she really just left. I'm jealous. Considering how awful I feel, it'd probably be okay for me to also ask to go to the nurse. But it's a little hard to ask right after she just left. It'd be seriously awkward for two people to go to the nurse in quick succession like that. People might think I'm just following her example. No, I shouldn't falter here. I have to endure until the president's speech starts. I grit my teeth and try to remain conscious. But this is seriously not good. My head's spinning and I'm unsteady on my feet. My body sways significantly. I'm falling? What? Okay, somebody grabbed him. I thought I was gonna fall over, but something stops me midway. Huh? Something smells nice?
大丈夫？
Are you okay? When I come to, I'm being held up by Yoshizawa-sensei. It seems I almost keeled over. Sorry, I'm fine.
ずっとフラフラしてるから変だと思ったのよ。顔色が悪いわよ。保健室に行ってらっしゃい。
It was an unexpected suggestion. I never expected that she would be the one to say I should go. Strangely enough, all according to Hakamada's plan. But either way, Sugiyama's actually passed out in the nurse's office, so the plan's a failure. If I go to the nurse's office, the only thing that'll happen is I'll miss the speech. No, I'm really okay.
意外と根性あるのね。
No, I don't really think.
その根性には感心するけど、本当に具合の悪い時には休まないとダメ。いいから保健室に行ってらっしゃい。
Yoshizawa shows a smile of a kind goddess on her face. But in this moment, it seemed to me much more like the smirk of a demon. I can't afford to just do as she says here. Me hearing the president's speech is on the line. It's not that important, man. I really am okay. responds stubbornly. And so, the smile of a goddess immediately changes to an irritated expression.
あのね、教師の言うことは素直に聞きなさいよ。せっかく配慮してやってるのに逆らうなんて生意気。
I'm not saying no.
いいから、行けったら行け!
Jesus. Her angry voice echoes around the gym. The gym instantly falls into a hushed silence. As you can see, Yoshizawa-sensei is an athletic team type of person. That part of her occasionally shows in some moments like this, and like these. See what you did? Realizing that her out-of-place yelling has attracted a lot of attention, she appears lost for words.
なんでもないんですよ。ほら、早く行きなさい。
Yes. I really couldn't refuse anymore at this point. Without any choice, I leave the gym behind. How could this happen? If I had just held on a little longer, it would have been time for the speech. If I miss it, it would be the worst possible start to the year. Now that it's come to this, I'm just going to have to sulk in the nurse's office.
そいつはどうかな?
The voice coming from behind me surprises me enough to make me jump. Standing behind me was this fucking weirdo. Oh, it's just you, Sugiyama. Don't surprise me like that. Wait, what are you doing here? We only just carried him over to the nurse's office.
のんびり寝てる場合じゃないだろう。会長のスピーチを聞かねば。
So you came out here for that? From what I can see, he still doesn't look that good, and he's swaying on his feet. And yet, in order to hear the president's speech, he's apparently snuck out of the nurse's office. Sugiyama, you're serious, aren't you?
ユーマだって結局抜け出してきたんだろ?
No, it was more like I was chased out and...
いいから皆まで言うな。親友の俺にはお前の気持ちが痛いほどわかる。
I wouldn't say we're friends. I don't like you. He doesn't get it at all, but he's full of confidence. Either way, I can keenly sense his intensity. That passion lights a not so small flame in my heart.
体育館裏から入るんだったよな。
The plan was to get through the back door, right? Dot.
どうした? 早く行こうぜ。
Yeah, let's go. Before I realized it, I had responded. At this point, this is the only way I could hear the speech. I have to do it. No need to worry. We just need to not get caught. There's no way we'll get caught. Here we are. We find ourselves in a small, worn-out room. It was a little dusty, probably because it hadn't been used much. It was unexpectedly easy to get in. But it's pitch black in here. I have no idea what's what.
どこかに照明のスイッチがあるって言ってたぞ。
Nakamata info, apparently. It's dark, and there's a lot of switches here. I can't tell which one's the one we want.
適当に触るなよ。主電源のスイッチを切るとまずいらしいからな。
Main power supply?
体育館の主電源。とにかく全部消えるらしい。
That would be bad. If we cut the main power supply, that means everything in the gym, from the lights to the sound system, would turn off. Hakamada apparently said to make sure not to touch that switch. I can only imagine the commotion that would cause. I carefully look for the light switch. Look at that. There are labels on the switches.
一番上がその主電源らしいな。
Looks like the one at the very top is the one from it. Okay. Which means this is the one. It says room lighting. I hesitantly flip the switch.
の、ついた。
Good job. Phew. Phew. Fluorescent light fills the room. Sound system parts and spare microphones are placed everywhere. We probably shouldn't touch them.
ここに窓があるぞ。
The stage-facing wall in front of us has a curtain draped over it. There must be a window behind it. Looking excited, Sugiyama gently folds the curtains back.
おお
Shut up! Don't shout!
すまん。だがほら、見ろよ。
At Sugiyama's behest, I peer through the small glass window. I almost yell out without thinking as well. This really is a box seat. The stage is really right in front of us. I can clearly see the principal's face from the side as he speaks. I feel like I could count on his white hairs. What? I feel like I could count his white hairs.
忍び込んだ甲斐があったな。
Looks like the principal's address is going to be ending soon. He started the standard talk about the 3 pillars, so he's nearing the end.
タイミングバッチリだな。ついてるぞ。
The principal steps away after receiving some polite applause. The student council president trades spots with him.
来た
This is our moment. I told you, don't get so excited. But even as I say that, I feel a growing sense of excitement in me. After all, she was right there. Ooh. The student council president, standing right there. I could almost touch her if I reached out.
生徒会長の匂いが。
What the fuck? No, there's no way you can smell her. But just from him voicing that delusion, she becomes all the more vivid to me. That comfortably upright way of standing. Her loose, long, wavy hair shining brightly. You can feel her elegance as she stands. I feel like I could see a special aura projecting from her.
美しい。女神だ。
Yeah. I can understand why he would say that.
写真を撮ろう。
A photo? Is that okay? It'll be pretty loud, won't it?
昨日帰りに袴田に教えてもらったんだ。スピーカーのとこを指で押さえれば音はあんまりしないらしい。
What kind of camera has a speaker? What? He's taught you a pretty vile technique.
言うのも撮れって。
I might be able to change the settings so that the sound won't be noticeable. What should I do? Well, let me check my list of choices.
3:28 a.m.
Well, what we should do is take a photo. Alright. It'll be a souvenir. I'll take a single photo of Makabe-san. I take out my phone with shaking hands. And... I've done it. I'll treasure this photo. Fucking creep, man. Now there's only one thing left to do. And that's to sit back and listen to Makabe-san's speech. She has just a bit of a nervous expression on her face. She gently inhales, then exhales. As if reciting some kind of charm, she mouths something to herself. Reading her lips, maybe? Don't worry? So Makabe-san gets nervous too. If I weren't here, I wouldn't have ever known.
こうして無事新学期を迎えることができ、嬉しく思います。
Before long, as she opens her mouth to speak,
この場には新入生の皆さんもいらっしゃいますが、
I see the smile that I admire.
こうして見ると、その顔には緊張が見て取れます。
Bold.
私たちも2年前にこの学校に入学した時には、皆さんと同じようにひどく緊張していました。
But not intimidating in the slightest.
ですが、そんな張り詰めた気持ちがふっとほぐれる瞬間がありました。
Her words work their way out into the heart.
本日はそのお話をさせていただきたいと思います。
美しい声だ。まるでボズニアツキのサーブのようだ。
What the heck are you talking about?
知らないのか？女子テニス世界ランク1位の美女だ。
Either way, why would you compare a voice to a serve?
どちらも素晴らしいものだ。
Sugiyama's blissfully listening to her speech. I also listen intently to her voice.
そう私に話しかけていただいたのは、当時の担任である新見先生で。
What happened? What? Her mouth moves, but her voice can't be heard. Having noticed, she looks troubled and expects the microphone in front of her. Did they flip the switch in the room? But it seems that it's not working at all.
まさか声が遅れてくる腹話術。
What the fuck? Why is that your first explanation of that? That's a bit too long of a delay. That's not it. Her microphone isn't working.
まさか俺たちなんかまずいとこ触ったのか？
Probably. My blood immediately chills. It seems she just can't get the microphone to work. The troubled stir among the students grows more and more. On stage, the is repeated there. The student council president stands stock still, completely confused. Seeing her like that sends prickles of pain in my heart. A few typos there. What can we do? At that moment, my phone vibrates in my pocket. It's a call from Hakamada. Hello? Hakamada's voice is a low whisper. Jeez. I can hear the hushed conversation of other students in the background. It seems he's calling me in secret from the audience. Yeah, we're there right now. I think we might have touched something we weren't supposed to. We shouldn't have. We tried to only flip the switch for the room lights. A microphone malfunction. I see. I'm relieved at Hakamada's words. But still, that doesn't change the fact that the student council president is in a bind right before my eyes.
マイクならこの辺に転がっているけど、これって使えないのか？
Oh. Come to think about it, there's a lot of broadcasting equipment that's been left in this room. Of course, there are microphones too. Hey, Hakamada, could you use one of the microphones in this room? Are you planning to just walk out and give it to her? Well, he's right. What do I intend to do with it? Yeah. It's not like I could just go give her this microphone. All I can do is watch her. I glance at the stage. The scene before me hasn't changed. She's standing still, looking troubled. The commotion among the students has gotten out of hand. That speech that she had undoubtedly gone to great pains to prepare. At this rate, her words are just going to be wasted. Our eyes meet. I didn't expect it. Her eyes seemed to be asking for help. She was at the end of her rope and needed help. That's what her eyes said. I don't know if she can see me, but it really did seem like she was looking at me. Makabe-san's in trouble. I have to help. How the fuck are you gonna help? I'm gonna go. What? I grab a microphone from the mountain of equipment as I say that.
一体どういう話だ？
This microphone will help Makabe-san.
だけど、のこのこ出ていくわけにはいかないだろ。
He's actually right for once. I can't just sit back and watch this happen. Here, hold this for me.
おっと
I toss my okay. I toss my smartphone in Sugiyama's direction. Still connected, I can hear Hakamada's voice leak out from the phone. They're right. For once, they're right.
本気みたいだぞ。
You can't just walk out there.
バカ、やめろ。
無理だ。ユーマは言い出したら聞かない。
なあ、せめて正体がバレないように工夫しろ。上着脱いで、ネクタイも外して。そうだ、杉山のメガネでもかけてけ。
メガネは顔の一部だぞ。
Just give me the damn glasses. I'm borrowing these.
おい
I take Sugiyama's glasses. Ugh, this makes me dizzy. Or this is making me dizzy. My vision distorts, making me nauseous.
何も見えん。生徒会長の麗しい顔すら。
Is he really crying? I'll give them right back. I'm going. Gripping the microphone tightly, I leave the broadcasting room. I can hear my heartbeat quicken with every step I take. By the time I get to the stage wing, my heart feels like it's about to jump right out of my chest. Even so, I gather my resolve and get up on the stage. When I get up on the stage, the commotion abates slightly. Makabe-san takes notice of my presence. Doing everything I can to keep my face out of sight, I get closer to her. I don't know what kind of face she's making, but I make my way over to her. Holding the microphone out to her, I speak. Here? This is a spare microphone. Without intending it, my voice comes out too shrill and high-pitched. Makabe-san looks somewhat surprised, and then,
ありがとうございます。
yeah. Her expression suddenly softens, and she accepts the microphone from me. Tightly, with both hands. As if she was grasping my hand in hers. Oh. I can feel her smooth skin. Perhaps because of her nervousness, her thin and delicate fingers seem a little cold to the touch. By the time I've noticed, I'm fixated on her eyes. Before I realized it, my mouth was moving. Even though I shouldn't be stopping for anything. I'm, well, a big fan of yours. I like your speeches a lot, so... Good luck! It's like the most awkward way to say it.
一生懸命頑張ります。あなたに届くと嬉しいです。
Makabe-san smiles. I almost find myself hypnotized. I remember the situation with the start, and hurriedly look toward the ground. I turn on my heel and get off the stage at full speed, as if I was running away. Phew. When I return to the gym's broadcast room, all of my strength's gone. I almost fall to my knees.
見てたぞ
Sugiyama's massive form comes running up to me. Perhaps because he doesn't have his glasses, he looks a little unsteady. I should give them back.
なんか話してたろなんて声かけたんだ
Well, I just wished her good luck.
羨ましい
Okay.
どんな匂いがした
How'd she smell? Why is that the first question? Don't ask me stuff like that. Well, she smelled nice though.
うわー俺が行けばよかったこのチキンハートが憎いもっと心臓に毛があったら
I'm not really that bold or anything. My heart's still beating fast. And my fingertips where I touched her hands were still tingling.
なあスマホのバイブがうねった
Don't say it like that. It's just a notification. I take my phone back from Sugiyama. It was from Hakamada. It looks like he sent me mail. Not good. People from the broadcasting club are heading your way right now, from the second floor hallway. Yeesh, that's not good. I crack the door open and take a peek outside. There are several male students heading this way.
さっきのあいつは何者なんだ
I hear stuff along those lines as they get closer. This isn't good.
逃げろユーマここは俺に任せて
After saying something showy, Sugiyama tightly holds the door closed.
行け俺に構わず早く行くんだ
Just lock the door.
あそれもそうか
I put on my blazer and make sure I haven't forgotten anything. We should turn off the lights. Which switch was it again?
あ一番上
Oh, the very top is. The one at the very top?
あ違う
The moment I flip the switch, the room is plunged into darkness.
あ
What are you yelling at like that? What's wrong?
なんとかしないと
Apparently flustered, Sugiyama starts flipping switches at random. Hey.
あ違う
Is that a doorbell? What are you doing?
旧放送室だやっぱり誰かいるぞ
We don't have any more time. Let's go, Sugiyama.
電気は
Just go! I pull Sugiyama by the hand and run out from the old broadcasting room.
まずいぞ。大変なことをしてしまった。
Well, I think that's a good place to end this episode. We've been recording for a while, and I really want to go to sleep now. We'll return to this guy shaking, furiously shaking, on the next episode. Peace.